Do 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 do. Oh, what the hell is this thing on? Hey guys, this is Flavored, and here I am at the daily PvP desk, and you know what? Something unexpected happened last night here, and a lot of you messaged me asking for some feedback, insight, whatever it is. And what happened was, holy crap, I don't have it right here. But anyway, Bioware announced that in the patch 2.4, which is hitting the PTS on this Friday, meaning what this Friday is, it's going to be tomorrow, 16th, or at least they have their goal set to that date. In this patch, 8-man ranked will be completely removed. And this is something completely unexpected for the whole PvP community in this freaking game called Star Wars: The Old Republic. And I know, you all messaged me asking for some insight and my opinion on this. And let me be straight and honest here, even though personally I totally don't want to make this video all about myself talking on this topic. Absolutely, I don't really want it to be this way, but personally I feel this is insanely bad for the game, because why the hell would you remove PvP content, especially considering that all of us have been playing 8-man ranked, and any kind of community we have right now is based around it. We've been playing it for more than a year now, but suddenly Bioware comes in saying, oh sorry, it's pretty hard to find 8 man to play ranked right now, so we're gonna be taking it out completely out of the game. Sorry guys. Next you know they will be taking out operations and 16-man, because it's kind of hard to find 16-man to play, to go through that content. But that aside, we've got the fact here. It's laid out on the table. 2.4 presumably. I'm saying presumably, Bioware says it's set in stone that there will be no more 8-man ranked queues or any kind of 8-man queues at all. There will still be the old war zones available for the regular play, up to a maximum of 4-man pre-made, but no more 8-man ranked. Instead, they will be substituted by 4-man arenas, which you can join by either solo or duo queuing, or a 4-man queuing with a full team. But you know what? Like I said, we've been playing ranked, 8-man ranked, and the whole community here and people across different servers, be it US East, be it US West, be it Europe, any kind of community we have is based around what? 8-man ranked. If there wasn't that kind of thing, we wouldn't have any kind of community. PvP would be dead. It would be dead. It would be dead like an Addams family. They are dead, right? Actually, I'm not sure. Correct me if I'm wrong. I think all of the Addams family is dead, right? And this is what I don't really understand. The excuse Bioware is giving us is that it's hard to make an 8-man team to participate in this. But just a little while ago, they opened up paid transfers, and you know what? I'm pretty sure that doesn't exactly play well together, but alright, I'm sure that most of the money they made from paid transfers came from PvPers who wanted to liven up their ranked Warzone experience, who transferred, the whole teams transferred, the whole guilds just to participate in Ranked. Because why the hell would an established PvE transfer to another server? Let's be honest, there is no reason for a PvEer who has his guild raiding content on a regular basis to transfer anywhere else. But on the other hand, since Bioware actually refuses to give us cross-server queues, which is available in virtually every other MMO game right now, so PvPers had to transfer to the PvP hubs, which are Tomb of Freedom, Prophecy of the Five, and the Bastion for different parts of the world, respectively. They gave Bioware all these money for the transfers. Bioware, basically, and Electronic Arts, they made money from these players, and now they're saying, hey guys, you are not getting your fucking ranked anymore. I'm sorry for the mature language. I probably should put 18 plus warning, but I'm not going to do that because who the hell cares? Everyone knows the F words these days, even the newborn children, because their parents probably said it countless times while they were still in the womb. But you know, if it doesn't look like it, I'm extremely upset about this decision. I'm extremely upset, and you know, this sprung quite a few threads on the forum. So let's get a quick look at that. First of all, upcoming changes in 2.4 quite interesting. This is a troll thread about removing operations. There is a thread calling for a great balancing on, well, you know, quite an interesting thread called "Why the Death of Ranked is a Good Thing." We're gonna get to it in just a few seconds. Questions about arenas, and basically what the official forum looks right now is people not really understanding why the hell does 8-man ranked have to go. Seriously, now, I said in the beginning of this video that I don't really want this to become a video of me just blatantly speaking out my opinion on this topic, but this is what it's turning out to be, and to be honest, I'm upset. I'm all up for the arenas, but I don't see why does 8-man ranked has to go, because this is because 8-man ranked is what's been our basis, is what's been the basis for our PvP community for the last year. There is just no reason for it to go. Alright, I know. Maybe you don't want it to be rated. Just remove the rating, even though it's kind of an important incentive to make people play, because I know quite a lot of people wouldn't play ranked if there wasn't for that number. But still, leave it at least as an option for the people, even if it's not rated, for the people to queue as an 8-man team against another 8-man team. I'm pretty sure that after arenas have calmed down a little bit, people will still want to come back and play 8-man ranked, because basically arenas is a pure deathmatch, while 8-man is an objective-based play, and that is like playing ice hockey as opposed to grass hockey. I'm not actually sure how it's called in English, so sorry if I don't exactly get it right, but well, you get the idea. It's like we've been playing one single game for a year, and we've all come to love it, even though I've been actually talking to a lot of different teams, and some of them have come to hate ranked as it is, but you know, this all comes from a variety of factors. Some of them will have to be rectified for the arenas to work, but about it a little bit later. But basically, some of the teams are hating on the ranked in its current state, and that's understandable, because you know, it's not all of it is as it should be, but anyway, we've been playing this game for a prolonged period of time, and now someone comes in and says, alright guys, you've played this game, but it's time to stop. We want you to play a completely different game with a completely different set of rules. Yes, it will still be you, or your character in this case, playing this game, but it will all be different. And that's what Bioware is basically trying to do to us, and I can say I accept this. So anyway, like I said, this event has sprung quite a few interesting threads on the forum, so let's look through it. First of all, this is the thread called, well, no, getting too short is something else I've been reading. So first of all, Reality Check Episode 3 piercing up. This is someone who's been making a name for himself, maybe not through, well, it doesn't matter. This is a guy you should definitely check out from time to time. He does an interesting show called Reality Check, and he's pretty passionate about PvP, and he's a good PvPer, so look up his show at twitch.tv. What's his channel? Yes, exactly. Twitch.tv/snave1208. If you want to check it out, he brings up some valid points and interacts with the community. So he's speaking up against the removal of Ranked. You should definitely follow that guy, even though I don't necessarily agree with every point he makes, but some of them are pretty damn valid, so I would definitely follow him. Another thread, and this one is particularly interesting. It's called Why the Death of Ranked is a Good Thing. So let's take a few moments and read through it. You can definitely find it on the official forums if you want to read through it all by yourself. But anyway, exclusiveness. This is arguably the biggest issue why Ranked was doomed to fail. The state of this game's health is realistically not the best. Well, and that is true. Let's not lie to ourselves. It's true. This statement is definitely true. When 1.2's ranked setback was announced, a great deal of subs dropped. Well, I don't necessarily agree with it. Some subs dropped, but at the same time, the PvP community back then was not huge. Let's be honest, it was not huge. Some of the better players went away, but it wasn't because Ranked was postponed, but they were just tired of the game and its broken balance back then. Then those of us that stayed waited it out only for a not so healthy number of to actually queue up. So what's the problem here? For one, setting up an 8v8 is hardcore. You need to have dedicated players willing to do so. But come on, let's argue with this. It's the same as if you wanted to raid. It's the same as if you wanted to raid, so this is not really a valid point. Like, seriously, if you want to win, you need 8 good players. But if you want to play, if you want to improve, you need just 8 players who are ready to play. They don't have to necessarily be good. It of course will be hard, but if you have a little bit of dedication, it's gonna work. Tiresome concept. There is nothing special about 3 operative healers being unkillable. There is nothing unique about scoring a ball or setting up CC in mid. There is nothing impressive about using your little auto-clicker to outclick the enemy team. It's absolutely boring sitting at a node waiting for action to come. Do you see where this is going? The objectives themselves are just not fun. Well, this is a lie. Seriously, you are lying to yourself. All these things you've listed is something I've discussed with quite a few teams, and it all comes because the teams are afraid to experiment. Yes, a lot of teams have found a way that works for them, and they're just sticking to it, but it doesn't mean there is no other way. Concept is tiresome simply because it was made to be so by a variety of teams here. We have to remember this. Personally, I feel that way. The teams are just sticking to a single way of doing things that works for them, and that is why. Bugs, exploits, and disconnects, I'm not even going to it. This happens in every MMO. We have to accept it. Lack of actual PvP, and now this is interesting. I can't explain how many times I've cringed inside when I heard the following statements. Just spiel, well, you know, you can read it probably on the screen. I mean, what exactly is ranked as Stallfest? Well, that is one of the possible strategies to play this. If you don't like Stallfest, it's not like you have to fight for a single objective. Well, sometimes it's true, but there is always another way. Like I said, it all comes back to something that I talked about just a few seconds ago. Just because a team tries to go for the easiest way doesn't mean it's the only option available. Drama. I'm not going to read out this paragraph because if you want, just look up this theme and read it all yourself. But I can kind of imagine what it's talking about here. And you know, drama is unavoidable in any kind of competitive play. This is not a signifier of ranked being doomed or whatever. But you know, when players are competitive, and this is what drives ranked, this is what drives PvP, this is what drives any kind of competitive competitiveness, because this is where egos clash. Drama is unavoidable, and in a way, you know, it is kind of interesting. It is kind of even fascinating, if I could call it that. You know, drama is unavoidable when there are egos, when there is skill involved, regardless of how little it is. It is a part of being competitive. It cannot be how to call it actually. I'm not sure. It cannot be argued as a negative thing. The author here says, frankly, that's the opposite. It discourages others from participating in a deteriorating community. This is not true. This is completely not true. Have you ever played any other competitive game? You would see that a lot of games have it considerably worse than this one. Of course, you know, the better players here are arguing between one another, but this is not unhealthy whatsoever. It's actually what it has to be. So basically, this thread here doesn't really provide a single valid point as to why the death of ranked is a good thing. And why am I saying all this? Actually, this is all to prove that 8-man ranked have to stay. Another thing I have to move on to is this petition here. Please don't remove ranked 8v8s. You definitely have to sign it in some way if you want ranked 8s to stay. Just remember one thing, and it is very important. Remember that basically beginning 1.3 we've been playing this. This is what's been making the ground for our community, for whatever we have right now. It's all thanks to the ranked 8s. It's not thanks to anything else. It's not thanks to ranked. It's not thanks to regs. It's not thanks to the 4-man premates. It's all thanks to the 8-man ranked teams, even if you don't want to believe it. But really, you know, I started this project, I started daily PvP 6 months ago, a little bit more now, and I've been commentating on this game since then. I attract some attention, and you know, I know that because of me, well, maybe not a lot, but some players came into this game and been PvPing quite a lot since then, and you know, seriously, PvP community we have right now is all thanks to the ranked teams fighting it out on a regular basis. And this excuse that Bioware has been giving us of people not being able to assemble an 8-man team to fight it out in ranked is just invalid. They should definitely try harder than this. And I really wanted to talk to a few good players what they think about it. So maybe let me go ahead and deal just bodies here. Maybe he will pick up. I am not sure. Maybe he will not. Let's just call for a second. He decides not to pick up. Pick up just bodies. I'm telling you to pick up, god damn it. Let's wait for a few more seconds. Alright, just bodies doesn't want to pick up. Oh, well. But anyway, I think I've said everything I really wanted to. I really want ranked 8s to stay because seriously, 8-man pre-mates against some other 8-man pre-mate is an important thing. Oh yeah, if you saw something in my Skype, this is really what I feel I should have said. I don't back down on my words. Anyways, the point of this video is actually, if you feel the same as I do, if you feel that 8-man pre-mates, even if it's not ranked, seriously, even if it's not ranked, but if 8-man team pre-mates should stay in this game, you have to do something. And let's go ahead and see what can you do. First of all, let's go ahead and log in my Super Vanguard here. You have to take action right now. There was a single time, seriously, I talked to Nostradamus here, to Gossia from Nostradamus. I talked to Nausicaa, even though probably this name doesn't mean anything to you. I also talked to Scald, I talked to Hustles, and everyone like told me, Bioware never listens to its players, but I still believe that they can do it. Because there was one time where they actually did revert the changes. This concerns the Stunbreaker on Death. If you remember it, they did revert this change based on the feedback from its players. So I honestly believe it's still possible. So this is what we have to do. We really want them to keep ranked. So what we're going to do right here, right now, is first of all, you guys should log in your characters. You should go ahead and request help. You should create ticket in game. What do we really want it to be? General other, and this is what we really want to type. Hello. Recently it was announced that 8-man ranked queues will be removed from the game in patch 2.4. I would like to speak up against this. Please keep this feature available. This is what you have to do. Seriously, make Bioware know how it is you feel. How it is you feel about this feature. It's really important. Remember, we've been playing this for more than a year. And now they're suggesting that a simple deathmatch, no matter how fun it is, like seriously, do you really think that arenas will keep you entertained? This will be the only PvP mode basically available for rated play. Remember this will be the only mode, even though there will be several arenas available, but it will all be based around deathmatch. Please keep this feature available. Sign daily PvP. You can add, of course, some more details. Remember, you're limited to 1,610 characters here. I didn't find the solution, of course. As soon as it loads, I'm going to submit a ticket. So this is the first thing you want to do. Second thing, you definitely want to hit the PvP forum. Create a thread. It doesn't matter how many threads have already been created about it. You need to create a new thread here about how you feel. Also, definitely sign that petition, which was somewhere. I forgot where it was, but I signed it myself, and you should do it too. We should definitely make Bioware aware how we feel about ranked, and that 8-man pre-mades should stay. Next thing, just don't limit yourself to only like the PvP subsection of the forum. Definitely go to the customer service and your local server forum, local hit server forums, and create a thread there as well. Just do it, guys, do it. This is seriously important. If we do not take action right now, we will be left without this feature, and I think this will be a huge blow to the game. Even right now, I'm still receiving messages on Skype and in-game that a lot of seasoned PvPers thinking that this game will die. We should not allow this. Seriously, I'm really passionate about this game. I must be a Sith for the hell's sake, but I don't care right now. I'm a Jedi, but I'm turning a Sith because of my passion. I really don't want this game, at least this PvP part, to wither. And like I've been saying, if not for the 8-man PvP, for the 8-man ranked pre-mates, the PvP right now would be dead. And Bioware is making a wrong decision by removing it. Really, it's making a wrong decision. But anyway, let's get back to the business. Go to Reddit. Either start a new thread. You will probably be downvoted. I don't know. If you really care about your rating here, I don't. Then don't do it. Find some thread that already exists. So far, I'm not seeing any, but I will be sure to create one. Basically, as soon as I'm done with this video, leave a comment that you do not want to see 8-man rank go. This is important. This is seriously important. Go to their Twitter. Go to your Twitter. And do the following. Don't want 8-man rank queue to go. Hashtag SWTOR. Hashtag daily SWTOR. And of course, do it like this. Like, seriously, do it like this. If you have a Twitter, just tweet this. Let Bioware know how you feel. Next, go to Facebook. If you don't make an account, this is quite important. Hit facebook.com/Star Wars The Old Republic. There is a small tab called Post. Write that you don't want. I don't want to see 8-man rank queues go, and post it here. Let's do this, guys. This is important. We have to let Bioware know, because once more, we've been playing it for a year. They're giving us an illegitimate excuse as to why it has been removed. Remember, a lot of teams paid their cash. Let's be honest, these paid character transfers, they were all supported by the PvPers. PvEers don't have any reason don't have any reason to transfer their characters from their home servers, while PvPers wanted to keep the community alive. And now that they've done it, they're getting a slap to their faces, telling, oh, come on, guys, all your guilds have transferred to the other server. Well, fine, we're removing 8-man ranked whatsoever. Sorry, you will only have deathmatch right now, nothing else. And come on, this is a completely different style of play. Objective play and deathmatch play, this is not the same. It's a different PvP. You cannot even compare them. You cannot. All right. If you have any other ideas on what you can do of how to make Bioware aware of stuff, let me know in the comments to this video. It's quite important. If you do not take action right now, we're screwed. We'll be left with the deathmatch only. And just think of how long it lasts. How long will you be entertained by deathmatch? Because understand this, some people have been saying, like I've heard, hey, I'm MVP. I've heard Synergy from the Bastion say that arenas are easier to balance balance around. But how? If you can balance around arenas, what prevents you from balancing around 8-man ranked? I just don't understand it. If you can balance survivability, healing, damage around arenas, then it should just naturally balance the 8-man ranked. It cannot be otherwise. If you can do it, then how? How the hell can 8-man ranked remain unbalanced? I just don't see it. If you can tell me how you can balance around arenas, but at the same time it will remain the same in the 8-man ranked, just tell me in the comments that I'm stupid. But I just don't see it. You have to do a huge rebalancing currently to make arenas viable, because if you don't change the current class balance, well, arenas will just be a horrible slugfest that will last for hours. And people will just drop it quite soon, because come on, PvP community holds on the hardcore players, softcore players, and the newcomers just look at these guys and tell me, and just say, I want to be like that guy. I want to be like that guy. And they keep practicing, they keep reading up strats, they keep asking for specs, they keep asking for tips, and they either become good or they don't become good and leave this game. But well, it's all holding on hardcore players, and hardcore players do not want to lose, and it will be going for, well, what you could call the easiest way. They will be picking the strongest setups. And for example, if you do not balance the game around classes right now, it will be like, well, let's see, 2 scoundrel healers, 1 tank, 1 DPS, or maybe 1 scoundrel healer, guardian tank, and 2 random DPS. It might be infiltration assassins, it might be smashes, but come on. When people start doing this, it will inevitably lead to like stalemates. And how many of the stalemates can you actually take until this gets boring? Answer this question, because this is what awaits us. Like, pretty sure, you know, since 2.4 is actually hitting PTS in basically one day, people will figure out by the end of the testing. And basically, when 2.4 is out, we'll already be witnessing stalemates only scenarios. How long do you think can this stay alive like this? No, we should not allow 8-man rank to go. That's my opinion. Seriously, I'm passionate about this, and this news seriously upset me. And the only way to change this is if you guys, yes, you guys, whoever is watching this video, yes, you, if you act, Twitter, Facebook, forums, in-game ticket, let them know, Reddit. Well, I think I'm burnt out. I don't know what else to say. If you think I should have talked about something else, let me know in the comments to this video. I hope you enjoyed it, at least to some extent. Personally, I don't know. This really upset me. I wanted to commentate on a few videos, and you know, I will be doing this because if ranked 8-man ranked is really to go, even if it's for a while, And if we know Bioware, you know this a while can take really a while. A while that takes a while. I really want to roll out a few good 8-man ranked games before it all collapses. But let's not think about the sad things and just remember, it's all in your hands. You have to let Bioware know that you want this to stay, because the game will really become less if it's gone. Really become less. Anyway, guys, that was flavored with daily PvP. Really, I'm hoping you will take action, because it's important right now. It's like a breaking point in the game. If you don't take action, mark my words, the Bioware will screw up something in balance, and arenas will just ruin this whole freaking game. You cannot stick to just arenas for PvP. Oh my god. I don't know. I don't believe this will work. We've been playing ranked for a year and that's it, and they're just taking it out of the game. Are you kidding me? It's an already established part of the game, and then just they decide, okay, deathmatch is what you need, guys. No, this will not work like that. Fuck you. Fuck you. Yes, mature language and shit. So anyway, follow me on youtube.com/dailypvp, as well as twitch.tv/dailypvp, as well as facebook.com/dailypvp, as well as twitch.tv. Well, I mean twitter.com. Holy shit, it's so hard to say this all at once. Twitter.com/dailypvp, as well as reddit.com/r/dailypvp, and that's about it. I hope you guys have a good day and didn't exactly get put off by my rant. And holy shit, buddies, why didn't you pick up your phone? I was really hoping it would give me some insight. Take care, guys. I'm really hoping you will take this action.